we are
LaChiMoLaLa.
And we are back with episode 30. Can you believe it? Our Rendezvous series. This time we're going to be rendezvousing with Up10tion. Sorry, guys. I had to think really hard to be able to get it all out. But Up10tion. Bam. Said it.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, Up10tion. You know what? I just know the name. That's all I know. I just saw the name, but I've never heard anything.
I've seen their name around. I was shocked when I found out they had 11 mini albums. Just the minis, guys. There's full lengths too. I was like, wow, they are prolific.
Yeah. So, thank you to Farron who said, you guys, Monster X and 17 debuted in 2015, but so did this band, Up10tion. So, can you guys watch some of their music videos and see what they are all about? Because they are underrated. So we're like, sure, So we are up to episode 30 now. I know, right? On our rendezvous.
So amazing. Crazy.
And this band was initially formed by Top Media. And of course, Top Media, we learned quite recently from MC&D, which was another band that we watched on our Rendezvous series.
Which we quite liked. We liked their sound and their energy.
Right. And I was a little bit shocked to find out that Top Media was co-owned by Andy from Chinois. And he's the magnet of the group.
I don't know why, but I always want to say chinois in like a theatrical whisper. Love it.
I know, right? Yes. And so, man, I had no idea. So
it's crazy. It's like your old K-pop life has connected to your new K-pop life.
Yeah, it's so crazy. I'm a little bit behind on the times with the news and stuff like that. I just know Andy as the performer, of part of Chinois, but other than that, I didn't even know. When I read it, I was like, oh my gosh, so crazy.
So cool. I love that he's producing new artists. That's very cool.
Yeah. So, but,
all right.
Yeah, I don't know what kind of sound, if they're rap heavy or if they're like pop or rock, or I have no idea.
I really know nothing about them. This is a full clean slate for me. If I've heard any of their songs, I did not know it. If I saw any of these music videos, it was a complete fluke.
Yeah.
So I don't know any of the guys' names. I know nothing. I just learned how to say the band name. And I'm shaky.
Yes. And so we should say this as well, that if there are honey tens out there, we do not know anything about this band. This is if anything, this is like a discovery episode, like Rendezvous to us is like discovering new bands, mainly underrated bands.
To me, it's like blind date with a band.
Yeah.
You guys said they're good, so we're going to check them out.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I like that description much better. My gosh. Yeah. So
only took me 30 episodes.
So we are pretty much going on a blind date with Up10tion now. And so we are going to experience 3 of their music videos. And what are these music videos?
All right, so I wanted to go with some of the more watched ones. Occasionally, we're watching underrated people and underrated people B-sides, which we love, but then people are like, you missed their most famous track. So in an effort to not do that, we're going to watch our 3 highest viewed videos. Number 1 is Gravity. This one actually came out in August of 2019, so a little while after they debuted, because they debuted in end of 2015. And this has a 1.7 million views, which is amazing. And again, August 2019, picture it. Life is completely different.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping for like, that kind of a fun, upbeat vibe.
All right. Okay. Well, before we move on, you guys, I guess we should introduce ourselves too, which I always forget until like, 5 minutes in.
If you made it this far, good luck.
I know, right? Yeah. My name is Tammy.
And I'm Beth.
And we are here rendezvousing with Up10tion. And so if you guys are curious to see what are the previous 29 bands that we watched, we have a Rendezvous playlist. And all you do is search Rendezvous and it should pop up. And those are all of our underrated artists that our subscribers told us they're underrated. I know some bands like B2B is popular in Korea, but may not be popular internationally or globally, so we use the term like underrated like in those regards too. It could be underrated in South Korea, underrated globally, or both. So laying that platform out there if you guys are like,
I love it. Here are our terms, here are our definitions. There you go.
There you have it.
But the most fun I feel like is when we go in like this, where neither of us know anything, and we're just like, okay, let's see what's gonna happen. So, Karen, here we go.
All right, let's go.
I hope you're here with us. All right, so let's check out Gravity. Here we go. Hey. Oh, and this had subs for you, Tammy.
Thanks. I appreciate some subs.
I like the stage. Oh, claps already. That background is very pretty. Ooh. Oh, that's fun.
Cute.
Ah.
Oh.
Okay. I like that part. It's so super memorable. Oh, wow. Like, how are they still adding instruments? Oh my gosh. Amazing. What?
Wow.
Whoa.
The ending of the song like ended so abruptly.
Right?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that, but you know, but that's okay. Okay, this song is so danceable, obviously, very danceable, and this is a total summer bop.
Right. And it's full on EDM. Like, it is, everything is about, you know, going up the mountain until you get there, and then it's dance break.
Yeah.
And then you build up that tension all over again. It feels like you're riding like Colossus at Magic Mountain, like a old roller coaster. And it's like, and then you get to the front, and it's like chorus, and you're like, bam!
Yeah.
See, I already know part of it.
Yeah, see, there you go.
Pretty good.
There you go. Yeah, and it's like one of those songs where like, it's like, wait for it. And then, yeah, there you go. And then you start like jumping up and down, you know?
Right. And I like how the first time it does it, it doesn't do it all the way. It only does it halfway. And you're like, oh, so then the next time it's even more like over the top, you know? Yeah. They definitely, the instrumentation definitely knows how to keep you in anticipation.
yeah, most definitely. So, but yeah, I felt like the song ended very abruptly.
It did. I wish there had been like a little more of like a button or an ending.
Yeah. So, but maybe it's because I just need to listen to it a few more times just to like really understand it, you know?
Maybe it's because you're just supposed to put on repeat.
Yeah, it's like one of those songs or you put it on repeat, you know?
And I think you're right about it being a summer bop, but I wouldn't have thought of that except for the color palette in the video. Which I love, by the way. I love this MC Escher set, and I love all the like soft textured like tops and pastels. I have to say though, like the camera work in this video was honestly almost making me nauseous.
It's a little bit distracting.
It was a lot for me. And I don't really have terrible motion sickness. So it was just like, at one point I was just like, oh, ooh, ugh.
Yeah.
I was like, whoa, what's going on? So much happening. And I wanted to focus a little more on the guys. And I felt like I didn't really get to see the dance super well because of all the movement. But what I loved was like how much personality they had to put into it to grab our attention. So I did feel like they were working overtime on their facials.
Yeah, I was gonna say
they had to grab us from weird angles.
Yeah, I was gonna say that their facial expressions, like they nailed that down, you know, pretty good. I'm like, oh, okay. I was like,
I mean, there's no doubt that they have actually performed. Like, there's some seasoning on here. These guys are professionals. Yeah. So, and you can definitely tell.
Yeah, most definitely, you know.
And there were a couple guys who I thought really stood out who had like really nice voices. So
yeah, I thought the initial rapper, or I don't know, he stood out
with the deeper voice. Yeah,
he stood out to me a lot.
And also in the one early on in the room where I was like, ooh, that's pretty. This one. This guy also stood out to me. I thought that he has one of those like kind of underrated voices because it's like right in the middle. Like most people could sing in this register, but yeah, it's really, I loved his tone. I just thought this is the kind of voice that anchors things while everyone does all the crazy stuff around. And I 1000% want this cardigan. Where do I get it? How do I find it?
Right?
I'm obsessed with it. I love it. Like half the stuff in here, I was like, I want that.
I love the color.
So, yeah, the fashion was very fun and like, again, just like simple and young. I love that he just has like a little bit of jewelry. It's perfect.
It's very fitting. Yeah, most definitely. Yeah.
So cute. All right. So the next one we're going to see is from 2021. So almost 2 years later. And this one has 4.2 million views. So like 4 times as much? No, triple as much? I don't know. I don't do math, guys. Math ain't my thing. Anyway, a lot more than the other one.
Yeah.
You don't have to do math right now. So this one's actually called Spinoff. And yeah, let's check it out. Okay, I'm excited. Right. It was the video that had the most views, so probably their most well known. Here we go. Oh, this is an unexpected instrumentation. I love that animal print sweater vest. That's so interesting. Whoa. Whoa. This stage is gorgeous. That looks like an art museum.
Right? I like the droplet sound in the background.
Yeah. I like the harmony in this song.
I like the bass.
Yeah. Oh, I like the ad-lib. Fun. Whoa! Okay, all their songs must end like that, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Wow!
I felt like it ended suddenly too.
So suddenly! There wasn't even like a title card at the end. Wow!
Yeah.
Wow!
Yeah.
Okay, I can see why this song has like a very addictive beat. I like how the chorus, every time you start low, then you move it up a little, then you go back low. I mean, it's very singable, very memorable. And yeah, I do like, there's some interesting different instrumentation in there that is, I don't know, the beginning part, I guess I wasn't expecting that shimmery synth after this. To me, this looks like we're gonna have a rock vibe. And then all of a sudden it was like Miami. I was like, what's happening? And I actually really liked it. There were a lot of scenes in here. Sorry, I'm talking about the video now. I'm switching subjects, but there were a lot of scenes in here that gave me a very like Miami Vice, 80s Miami, like almost a like caricature throwback in a good way though. So I appreciated like that visual story. So yeah, I don't know, I was just surprised when we got the synth, which I love. I was just like, oh okay, this song's going different than I thought it would.
Yeah, I definitely like the bass like in this song. It was really good. Yeah, when it came to the rap sequences, like that what sounds like a droplet, you know, it's not a droplet. That was pretty cool. Like
that sounded so good.
It went really well with like the rap, which was pretty awesome. But yeah,
there was so much happening.
Yeah, definitely a lot happening in here, and I would have to agree with you. You know, I did have a sense of like Miami vibes for a little bit,
right? Even just this, even though this is such a modern looking art installation, it's the neon, it's the color scheme. It just gives you like vintage Miami. And look at that, like sherbet top he's wearing.
Yeah. And I was gonna say, I was like, wow, you know, like the guys rap some more, but that was like towards the end, but then it ended so suddenly. It was just like a small little verse and then and I was like, wait.
What happened? I know, I keep thinking we're missing something.
Yeah.
I really love this stage. The stage is so gorgeous.
That is my favorite stage. Yeah.
Sure, everybody in Korea is like, oh, that's blah blah blah. I mean, this has got to be a place that everyone knows. But yeah, the curves, gorgeous. Yeah, and all the like, I can just imagine how amazing the echo would be in there. The acoustics. Gorge.
I love the fashion at this stage too. It's definitely my favorite out of all the outfits that they had. Yeah, I think like the clothing went really well with the stage for sure.
Yes, and then I loved how when they made it orange, look, it's like, you know, it's the same place, but the vibe is so amazingly different. I love it so much. This to me felt like a Bourne movie, like an action movie. Which was really cool. I loved all this like kaleidoscoping. Yes, all the stuff on stage was super fun. I liked all of this. Yeah, I don't know. I was just like, wow.
Yeah.
There was a lot going on here. But totally fun, upbeat, danceable. I can definitely see how this could get played a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, this is definitely like a very fun song. You know, so I mean, I enjoyed this song a lot, but again, like the ending just like surprised me a little bit. But again, I feel like it's something that I need to listen to a couple more times, you know?
Yeah, because maybe it's just their brand, right? And I did love this. I loved them all together at the end. I loved how those like little, you know, like close-ups, like ending credits. I love that kind of stuff. So I thought this was really cute, and I actually really like these outfits. Yeah. I like when guys are suited and booted and it's not all the same.
Yeah.
So I liked this. This was this gives you a feel for what they want. Like everything they want to convey is kind of probably already in this frame.
Yeah.
So definitely cool. Yeah. Fun song.
Yeah.
All right. So last one we're going to check it out is their newest one. This was their last comeback. And it's called What If Love. This is from 8 months ago, and it has a 1.6 million views. This one, I couldn't find any subtitles. I looked, girl. I looked. I couldn't find anything. So, What If Love? We're just going to have to figure it out.
Yeah. Let's see if we can figure it out.
Oh. That's a very different sound.
Yeah.
Whoa.
조심스레 랩 그림자를 삼켜가는 밤이 깊어져 짙어져가는 어둠 속으로
I do like this guy's voice.
I can get you. What if I love? What if I love? What if I love? 모든 순간 너
bass heavy.
Yeah, but that fun traveling bass. This really sounds so familiar.
Ooh, sexy.
Yeah, this is nice.
I like this guy's voice.
Yeah, I can't think who he reminds me of, but it's really beautiful. Yeah, I like this. I like this guy's voice. Oh, hi. Ooh, whistle. Okay, even ambient noise is helpful. I really like that there was like some ambient noise at the end. You're like, it stopped.
Yeah, I was like, what?
Okay, just right off the bat, this is my favorite of the three.
Yeah, I could tell.
A lot.
Yeah.
And I like the other two, but I love this sort of electric bass. Spoiler alert, I used to play electric bass. I love the momentum. I love that like snaky. I mean, it just makes your hips want to move. So
yeah, I definitely like the hook. It's very memorable. I love the bass too, but spoiler alert, I never played the electric bass. but they did a very good job here, you know.
And I heard you. I mean, we both really liked it. Is so smart to use the whispering in between as like a percussive instrument. It felt like the hi-hat or something on the drum kit. Mm-hmm. It was very saucy and very well used, honestly.
Yeah, I feel like when it comes to like whispering and music, you kind of hear it a lot like in the beginning of like the song or something, or even at the end, you know, but never in the middle like this. Or
this was like part of the chorus. It was like the cool down. It's like chorus, then cool down, then verse. And it was really nice, actually. I kind of liked how it gave us that separation. I really did feel like I traveled from the chorus into the next part, you know?
Yeah, man, it was like very sexy, like as they're, you know, same thing as they're portraying in the music video, which is like, you know, if I didn't see this music video, it's still very sexy, you know, like just hearing the whispering, you know? So,
and just hearing the bass, like you're like, ooh, something's happening. Something's going down. I can tell. Listen to this bass.
Yeah.
So yeah, I liked all the harmonies. I thought this gave us a really good chance to hear all their voices without so much like having a a bass like that as your main melody in the chorus means that, you know, I just felt like there was a lot of extra space for their voices to fill.
Yeah.
So less instrumentation meant I got to focus on them more. And I really like, as if you guys haven't seen us, I like harmony. So I felt like there was a lot of fun harmony in this. There was good harmony in the last one, but I could hear so much of it here. I just really enjoyed it. I thought it was great. I love the ticking in the beginning. Yeah, I feel like without seeing the video, this is still close to what I would have pictured, this vibe. Yeah. Ooh, I really like this one.
Yeah, I mean, to me though, like I feel like this song was kind of like fractioned, I guess. Like it was like kind of like different songs, but I felt like it was pieced together a little bit.
Okay.
Maybe because of like the different like you get like the whistling and stuff like that too, that just like comes in. But yeah, it works. I'm the same as you. This, I feel like out of the three, like this I found like the most enjoyable, you know.
This is the one I would listen to the most. Which is interesting because, as we pointed out, these guys are not new.
Yeah.
So I really feel like it's always impressive when an artist can pivot and change. So I love experimentation. We both do, and the way their style is evolving is really interesting. I like it.
Yeah.
I like it a lot.
Yeah.
I will be interested to see what's next because this came out in October 2022. So you know there's a CB right about around the corner.
Yeah. Yeah, most definitely, you know. So yeah, this seems like a very versatile band too, you know, like their sounds are very different from if we just compare just these three songs, like pretty different, you know. I would say. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing more of their music and what they're gonna release next, you know. So it's unfortunate that this band is underrated. I don't know what's making them underrated. I feel like they have their facials down, you know, like, and like some of the vocalists in here are beautiful voices. And also like the rapping is pretty good too. So I'm not sure why they're so underrated. I don't know if they're not getting promoted well enough, because sometimes that's the case, right? You're in a market full of like, you know, there's so many bands out there, you know, and it's kind of hard to stand out sometimes, you know, because you know,
it's changed a lot in a few generations, right? There's a lot more. I mean, even this, like you said in the beginning, this is a boutique agency, so that didn't really exist 2 gens ago.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm surprised too, honestly, because this feels very like current, and I don't feel like I've heard this song before, but it feels like fresh.
I feel like it's not dated, you know. I mean, some songs when you listen to it, you're like, okay, I can see why, you know, like, but I'm not sure why these guys are so underrated. Like, I just feel like they have that stage presence, you know. So I mean, it could be, you know, a number of factors, you know, like, again, you know, it could be how they're being promoted, or I don't know,
or Gravity, since that was 2019, maybe they were really starting to take off, and then, you know, bam, world shut down.
And
that can change things.
That could change the momentum a lot, you know. So
but I'm definitely interested. I would be willing to hear some of their minis and you know, take a good listen.
Yeah, we're definitely rooting for these guys, you know. So most definitely. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching Up10tion with us. And
you did it. You're so much better than me.
No. Normally I'm the one that can't say things, you know. But we hope you enjoyed this rendezvous, And yeah, we will be looking forward to hearing more of Up10tion's music in the future. And Honey 10, if you have any recommendations like B-sides or whatnot, just let us know, you know. So yeah, let us know in the comments below, like, what are your favorite tracks, you know. And yeah, if you want to throw out some of the members' names that we were like, ooh, who's that, you know,
I mean, we'd appreciate it.
Yeah, that'd be awesome too. Just saying, we don't know anyone except wow, their vocals, you know.
Wow.
So and if you guys like this video, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And we are LaChiMoLaLa, and we will see you guys next time.
Annyeong.